महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति विचार जादवर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांति गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति गौरव वैखनव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति भूदेव शौति गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। अमृत लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति भूदेव शौति गोस्वामी जय जय शिला लाभ अभिन्न भक्ति भूदेव शौति गोस्वामी लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिला भक्ति पुरुषों समन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद से भक्ति कमल महोत्सव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। जय जय अभिन्न गुरुपाद से सदानंद स्वामी प्रभु की जय। लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद से भक्ति कमल संत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। लाभ अभिन्न गुरु से भक्ति विवाहपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। सपार्षद शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु लाभ श्री शिल भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु लाभ श्री शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु लाभ श्री शिल भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। सपार्षद शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंस आचार्य शिल गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। जय शिल सच्चिदानंद भक्तिमय ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्वम शिल जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की गौरी वेदांत बड़ोदय विद्याभूषण जी की जय। जय विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्तीवाद महाजय वृंदावन दास ठाकुर महाशय की कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी की। श्यामानंद प्रभु श्रीनिवासाचार्य रामचंद्र कविराज नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरद गोस्वामी बक्केश पंडित शिवान सेन जगदान पंडित पुंडरीकधानी नवाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास सुगुनाथ सर्वस्वामी प्रभु की। राय रामानंद सरब्दमदय अंतरंग भक्त रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुरस्वन चक्र जी की जय। गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर की जय। सिद्ध बकुल की जय। टूटा गोपीनाथ की जय। खिरचरा गोपीनाथ नीलमाधव शिला प्रभुपाद आविर्भाव स्थली की जय। शिला प्रभुपाद आविर्भाव स्थली की जय। समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम नीलाचल धाम की जय। मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा जी की जय। जमुना जी की जय। सरस्वती जी की जय। भक्ति देवी विंध्य देवी की जय। नित्य आश्वस्त शिवा संगन की जय। अद्वैत भवन की जय। मुरारी गुप्त शिवार नंदनाचार्य भवन चंद्रशेखर राज गदाधरंग सीतारंगन शिवासंगन जी। जगवीट से मंदिर श्रीमान महाप्रभु आविर्भाव स्थली की दत्तस्व सेवित विग्रहगण की आकर्मण मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय। नित्य आश्वस्त शिवासंगन सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय। जय 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 ईश्वर दानस्थ गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की जय। श्री श्री गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित श्री श्री गोपीनाथ गौरी अमर की तत्वस्थ सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौरगाधव गुण सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी की जय। जय गोद्रुम कानन की गोद्रुमस्थ सुरभि देवी इंद्र महाराज की जय। गोद्रुमस्थ श्री सानंद सुखदा कुंज जी की जय। शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति में ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की जय। शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय। ठाकुर सेवक श्री कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय। ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौरगाद विग्रह जी की जय। जय शिला परमहंस गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय। नंदीश्वर महादेव की नंदिया की जय, बिंदा देवी की जय, हरिहर के तो हरिहर भगवान जी की जय, सुवर्ण विहार के तो सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय, हंसवाहन जी की जय, पंचानन तला जी की जय, सर्वविघ्न विनाशन करे भक्त विघ्न विनाशन करे से नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, सपार्षद नृसिंहदेव सपार्षद प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, समग्र मैं बुद्धम नवद्वीप जाम की जय। श्री श्री नवद्वीप धाम समग्र न्यायपुंज नृसिंहदेव भगवान के प्रहलाद महाराज की समग्र मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय, दास बनत से वृंदावन धाम की जय, श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन जी की, नंदग्राम जट बरसाना की नयन सर बेन सर मन सर पवन सर कुसुम सर चंद्र सर गोविंद कुंड मानसी गंगा जी की जय, दान घाटी जी की जय, हरिदेव जी महाराज जी, गोपेश्वर महादेव, भूतेश्वर महादेव, चकलेश्वर महादेव, नंदीश्वर महादेव, कमेश्वर महादेव, दाजी महाराज राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद जी की जय, गौर नित्यानंद जी की जय, जय गोविंद जय जय श्री जय जय श्री राधा गोविंद जय जय राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद जी की जय, गोपालदास महाराज राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद जी की जय, जय जय प्राचीन दाजी मंदिर की जय, जय जय रासस्थली वंशी वार्धी समीर बस्तन घाट कालिया दो की सेवा कुंज कुंजवन जी की, निधुवन जी की जय, निधुवन जी की जय, राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा राम राधा निधुवन जी की जय, राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा गुणानंद राधा वल्लभ लाल राधा दामोदर लाल जी की, राधा गोकुलानंद जी की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी की, 84 गज बजे मंडल जी की जय, श्रीमद् भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय, जय जय श्री बृहद भगवतामृत जी की जय, श्री श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पाठ की जय, जय जय गौरी शंकर जी की, बिंदादेवी की 84 गज बजे मंडल जी की जय, जय जय पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंदु की जय, शक्ति मंडली मातृमंडली जी की जय, अनंत गरी वैष्णव बिंदु की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। बिन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमदाक्ष जगोदरन् ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्जनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्तिहं पुनतपाल्भवद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गपवधूष्वदर्श पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभुनित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातो संकीर्तनैकवितरो कमलायताक्षो विशाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वंदे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणाभुतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषिः त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं वागीषजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदय संविहित त्वं निशिंगमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Tavat Brahma Katha Mukti Padavi Tavat Natikti Bhavet Tavat Chapi Vissrinkhalatvamayatena Loko Veda Sthitihi Tavad Sastra Vidamitaha Kalakalo Nana Bahirvatmasu Sri Chaitanya Padambuja Priyajana Javadana Diggacharaha Tavad Brahma Katha Mukti Padavi Tavad Na Tikti Bhavet Tavat Chapi Vissrinkhalatvamayatena Loko Veda Sthitihi Tavat Sastra Vidamitaha Kalakalo Nana Bahirvatmasu Sri Chaitanya Padambuja Priyajano Javadana Diggacharaha Gauriya Goshtipati Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told to understand what is actually Krishna Nusilan, to understand what is actually Krishna Nusilan, Krishna Bhajan, we will have to wait life after life to understand. Or by the mercy of pure Guru Vaishnava, we can understand it this life also. What do you mean by Krishna Anusilan? Prabhupada speaking, we are interested to do only Krishna Anusilan, not material Anusilan. Krishna Anukula, I mean just matching for Krishna, what Krishna exactly wants. That is Radharani Devi, Srimati Radharani. So the name of Srimati Radharani is Anukula. Anukullena Krishnanusilanam, already I told many times. So the other name of Vishwabhanu Nandini is Anukula, just matching to Krishna. And those who all are the eternal Parshad of Vishwabhanu Nandini, I mean Manjari Gopis, they are all our Guru Path Padma. I mean most of them. Gauriya, those who are actually Gauriya devotees, they always like to follow Radharani to satisfy Krishna. Those who are actually Gauriya, they always like to follow Radharani to arrange the complete satisfaction, to ensure the complete satisfaction of Krishna. I mean, we are going to serve Krishna together with Radharani, not alone. Those who are our Guru Varga, they are in favor of Radharani. And I mean, they like Krishna also, but they are in favor of Srimati Radharani. It's quite natural. So under the guidance of Anukula, I mean favorable Anushilan, what do you mean by perfect favorable Anushilan? Under the guidance of Anukula, I mean under the guidance of Radharani, Krishna Anusilan is possible. Fancifully we cannot do. Fancifully we cannot do Krishna Anusilan. It depends upon the deep relationship with Krishna. if we are not going to grow deep relationship with Krishna, then where from the question of seva can come? Only and only those elevated devotees, Paramahansa, Guru, Vaishnava, they can transfer Sambandhagyan inside our heart, provided we are sincere. Otherwise, the kind of diksha going on at present is not actual diksha. It is not actual diksha. Those great elevated devotees, Paramahansa, those who are realized soul, they can transfer their realization power inside you. You can buy so many books to learn Gauriya philosophy, but where from you can get realization? Without the keep of pure Guru Vaishnava, realization power cannot grow. Prabhupada speaking, we must speak about the absolute truth. We must speak about the absolute truth, absolute way, standing on absolute platform. We cannot speak half-truth, because half-truth is not truth. It's more dangerous than lie. So, surely we can try to speak about that absolute truth, absolute way, standing on absolute platform. It's a must. Surely we are not going to deprive ourselves. Surely we are not going to deprive others. Follow what I say. If we are going to cheat ourselves, if we are going to cheat ourselves, if we are going to deprive ourselves, if I am going to cheat myself, then surely I am going to cheat you all. It's a must. But Prabhupada speaking, we don't like to cheat anybody. We never like to deprive anybody. In front of this, whole world, in front of this material world, in front of this, without any fear, we are ready to speak about the absolute truth, so that we can arrange eternal mangal, absolute mangal for all jivas, especially those who are human beings. Maybe that kind of absolute truth, what I am going to speak, maybe most of the people cannot accept. They can reject. They cannot like. I cannot get popularity. But still, I will have to speak about the absolute truth, absolute way, standing on absolute platform. Though it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kai mone bhakye kari udveg na dive, though we know it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that we should not give any tension and anxiety to anybody, any bhutogram. It is written, Kai mone bhakye kari udveg na dive. Don't try to put anybody in trouble, in tension, by speaking this kind of absolute, this kind of. But actually, Prabhupada speaking, we must speak about the absolute truth, though common people can feel some tension in it. But what to do? This is not actually aparad. This is not actually sinful activity, not aparad. If I speak about the absolute truth and you are going to get some tension. This is not actually written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita never going to speak that don't try to put in tension, don't try to put any jiva in tension by speaking absolute truth. Chaitanya Charitamrita never speaking this. Chaitanya Charitamrita is speaking, if you are going to speak hard for material reason, self-interest, that you should not do. Don't try to put anybody in tension, kaya man vakko, by body, speech and mind. Also sometime we can see somebody going to make some mental torture by speech. They are not doing any physical assault, but going to speak so hard, so rubbish, that it can break the heart of the man to whom he is speaking. Follow. This kind of thing is prohibited. Mental torture, physical torture, is prohibited. This is prohibited. But Prabhupada speaking, if I am going to speak about the absolute truth, and if you are going to feel some trouble, I have nothing to do. I will have to do it. That doesn't mean that I can avoid speaking about the absolute. Not that. This is not the meaning of the verse written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Kaya mana vakya kare udvegna dive. At the same time, if I speak half-truth, it is more dangerous. Half-truth means I am going to speak about that Rupanuga, Bhajan, Raganuga, everything, but I am not going to speak about the instruction of Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur or previous Guru Varga. It is half-truth, because it is written, one must do, but how, when, in which condition, which way, I am not speaking. Then I can get punishment, heavy punishment, for speaking half-truth. Those who are really Gauriya devotees, they are always thinking about the absolute benefit, absolute mangal of all jiva all over the world. How we can arrange mangal? How we can arrange absolute mangal for all the inhabitants of this world? How? A pure sadhu always thinking about that. You can go through the life of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada, Keshav Goswami Mahasi, whole life they are trying. Whole life. Even after doing so many things, still Prabhupada was not feeling satisfied. Prabhupada was arranging, Prabhupada, used to arrange big HariKatha, Utsav, big exhibition, follow, different kind of articles, so many languages, but still Prabhupada was not so. Prabhupada thinking, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. So we will have to think over and again. When we are going to do Krishna Bhajan, so we must think about our personal good, absolute good, and for other also. We must take resolution to arrange mangal for ourselves and for other. Not, Prabhupada speaking, not for the present people, those who are at present in the world. Not for the present, maybe so many people there in this age of Koli at present, so many people. Prabhupada speaking, not for the present people, those who are in this Yuga, for all Yuga. For all Yuga, We like to arrange Mangal for all human beings, all jivas, for all jugas also, for infinity Mangal. We like to arrange infinity Mangal for them. Not for Mangal for a short duration. I can arrange Mangal, that Mangal can vanish after 1 year, 2 years or 6 months. That kind of Mangal we don't mean. That's why that day I was speaking, now Sarup Gosai is speaking. Sarup Gosai is speaking, Bhuyado Mandodaya. Bhuyado Mandodaya mane, there should not be any such Mangal. There should not be such Mangal which can produce a Mangal. Follow what I say. We will have to think that way. We will have to arrange so that the jivas can go back to eternal Dham, cannot come back here. So we will have to speak about Vaikuntha Varta, the message of Vaikuntha, the message Golok Vani or Vaikuntha Vani, not material speech. We are less interested to hear. To speak about that eternal world, to speak about the message of that eternal world, we will have to take shelter of such a Sadguru. We will have to go up to that level, from when it is possible to speak about the absolute truth. We will have to reach. We must serve Sri Guru Pad Padma, who is the original cause in my life, to give Dibba Gyan. This way, Prabhupada speaking, we must give all nice things. We must give all good, nice things to Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. This way we can get karuna to realize what is Krishna Prem. Otherwise, it is one kind of fictitious story. Each and everything we can use for the seva of Bhagavan. Then it is successful. Our acharan and our prachar should be all in line, parallel. Our acharan and prachar should be all parallel, same. If we cannot speak about the absolute truth, absolute way, without any fear, then we cannot get the Kripa of Sri Guru Gauranga, because we cannot satisfy them. If we cannot speak without any fear, then we cannot get Kripa from Sri Guru Gauranga. We cannot satisfy them. He who is having so much power of bhakti, according to the ratio of his stability in bhajan, he can get the chance to speak about the absolute truth without any fear. If there is no stability in bhakti, bhakti shakti is not there, then he cannot speak. If we are going to think that if we speak this way, then we cannot get popularity in the society, so we are going to avoid speaking about the absolute truth, Prabhupada speaking, in that case, surely I am not going to follow Srauta Pantha. In that case, surely I am not going to follow Srautapantha. On the contrary, I am going to follow Asrautapantha, which is not Srautapantha. I am going to accept that. I am going to deprive myself, I am going to deprive others. So we must follow Srautapantha, it's a must. Now in this material world, preaching everything, devotional discussion, Harikatha is just like a businessman. All changing. Follow. Prabhupada used to give one example. Prabhupada used to give one example in Bengali. Put your money and then take oil from me and rub on your body. In Bengali we say, Phelo kori makho tel. Follow what I say. It has some deep meaning. Externally you can see what is this. Put your money here, then I can give you oil and you can use in your body. Not before that. Put money here. Follow. Cash money you'll have to go. Prabhupada speaking, this is the best business mood. This is the business mood of this whole world. Even Kirtan, Harikatha, it depends upon how much donation I am getting, then I can speak accordingly. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada used to speak, this is called very dry business policy. Apo Vaishyaniti in Bengali. In English we can say very dirty business policy. It is the policy of those Kaurmi. We cannot expect this kind of policy from a devotee. Prabhupada speaking, in this world, the kind of relationship we can discover between master and the servant, it is also based on this policy. Without self-interest, nobody interested to do anything, even for Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. Prabhupada speaking, in this material world, the kind of relationship we can discover between a master and a servant, the relationship, sambandha, is also based on this kind of policy at present. In this material world, all relationship is driven or guided by this policy. All those karmi people doing something to get personal benefit, to satisfy their personal desire, they are doing everything. To ensure their material enjoyment, but they don't know material enjoyment is not perpetual. Material enjoyment is not perpetual, it is short duration. You can enjoy for some time, after some time you can cry, because you can fall down. Material enjoyment can make you fall down, cannot allow you to make any progress in spiritual life. Your consciousness can day by day go down if you are going to follow this policy. Phelo kori makhotel. Put cash money here, and then I can give you oil. You can rub in your body, not before that. In this material world, in the name of, public service, without any self-interest, the banner is there. Without any self-interest, we are going to do public service, this, that. They like to write in the banner. But behind this banner, backside this banner, they have their desire to get something. Follow. They have their desire inside. They are not free of any desire. They like to write in the banner, we have no self-interest, we are doing only seva, for public seva. Nobody can prove. Those who are distributing medicine, opening hospital, getting billions of dollar donation for foreign country, and getting name and fame, well, we are, giving medical service to everybody, all common poor man. But you can calculate, they are going to get how much percent and how much percent they are going to spend. But at the time of Prabhupada, Prabhupada was so punctual. Even in Gauriya Patrika, at the end of month, Prabhupada used to give all, debit credit balance. How much money collected, collection done, this, that, how much money spent for books, this, that. After that, how much money is due. That's why Prabhupada used to say, even one price, even one paisa of Guru Gauranga Gandharvika, we are not going to misuse. Each and every penny we are going to pay for the service of Guru Gauranga Gandharvika, for the satisfaction of Guru Gauranga. Be sure about it. After that, different kind of mood developed. Later on, those who are not follower of Prabhupada in true sense, this way, to purify our heart, we can exhibit, we are doing so much, donation, this, that, so much thing. But in the name of purifying heart, inside our heart, there is the desire to get peace and prosperity, Siddhi, very secretly. The germ is there. So they are also going to follow the same rules, policy, business policy. Fellow Kodi Makotel. Prahlad Maharaj was totally against this kind of material policy, business policy. Prahlad Maharaj wanted to decry this policy. We can find in Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, 7th canto, Prahlad Maharaj speaking, Yastu asisha ashaste na shabhrittaha savai vanika. Many times before I discussed this point, he who is going to expect some benefit from your master, and the master going to expect something from servant, that kind of relationship is not pure relationship. It is contaminated. Also, tomorrow I can discuss how Krishna going to give answer to those gopis. Tomorrow I can discuss this point. Those gopikas going to put some question in front of Krishna, and Krishna going to give clear answer about the relationship of father, mother with children, husband with wife. Follow. This way, Krishna giving perfect answer. Prahlad Maharaj speaking, Yastu asishu ashaste na savrittaha savai vanika. He is not actually servant. his life is surely not dedicated unto the lotus feet of that master, who is going to expect something from master, or it is the master going to expect something from the servant. It is called Shavoi Banikaha. They are really a businessman. They are only businessmen, business policy. But our relationship with Guru Vaishnava, is pure relationship. When they love us, their affection is perfect. There is no contamination. They never expect anything. Only and only they are busy to arrange absolute mangal for all jivas. Those who are coming in front of that kind of elevated devotees. Through HariKatha, through, solving problem of different material problems, this way. And that kind of Prabhu, Guru Vaishnava, sometimes joking, like Prabhupada, I can give you money, extra money, you put to keep with you, keep this money with you. This color is called testing. It is called pariksha. Actually, Guru Vaishnava can give absolute thing. Not money, chal, rice, dal, sabji, is called joking actually. They like to give you perfect thing, which you cannot expect even in dream. That kind of absolute, property they like to give inside your heart. This is the meaning of their affection. They like to give. But we will have to take. If I am not, perfect candidate, then they like to give, I cannot accept. So I will have to come forward also. Prabhupada speaking, those who are actually Prabhu, Master. Master actually, whom you can say Master? Whom you can say Swami? Follow. Whom you can say Master, whom you can say Swami? He who can ensure your absolute mangal. You can say Swami. In English it's called husband, but it's not the actual meaning. Swami means surely you can arrange absolute mangal. Then we can say is Swami, is master, spiritual master, like that. Who cannot arrange mangal for himself, then how he can arrange mangal for me? Is a bonded soul. So, Baba speaking, a pure master can never cheat us. They never give me money, this is a position to cheat us. They cannot. They like to give me absolute thing. So that I can understand what is Krishna Prem, I can also get. So in pure devotional kingdom, so in this pure devotional kingdom, this policy, business policy, fellow kori mako tel, is obsolete, not applicable. The only thing we need is to prove our unconditional surrender unto the lotus feet of Rupanuga Guru, Sadguru Padma. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted to write so many kirtan. He wrote so many kirtan. But who is going to read? No, we have no time. What that kind of kirtan, Sarvosya tomar charane sopriya porichi tomar ghare tumi to Thakur tomar kukur boliya jan. So many kirtan. Sarvosya tomar charane sopriya পড়েছি তোমারও ঘরে, তুমি তো ঠাকুর তোমারও কুকুর, বলিয়া জানো মোরে। বাঁধিয়া নিকটে আমারে পালিবে, রহিব তোমারও দ্বারে, পতিপজনে রে আসিতে না দিব, রাখিব ঘরের পারে। Very beautiful kirtan. Eh? Oh, so many kirtan. Who is going to do? Eh? Only this kirtan can give you success. Only this kirtan. Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj used to carry the kirtan book of Narottama Thakur, Parthana Prembatu, which can give Rupanuga Bhajan, all success in Rupanuga Bhajan. But we are so foolish, idiot, we cannot understand. Manas deho geho jo kichu moro, orpinu tua pade nando kishor. This kind of so many kirtan there. Or there is, I am now very peaceful after submission unto the lotus feet of Guru Vaishnava. I am feeling চিন্তা না রহিল, দুঃখ দূরে গেল, চৌদিকে আনন্দ হে। Follow. Very nice kirtan. Who is going to do? আমার জীবন সদা পাপে রত. You know this kirtan? It's a must, you will have to do. To do bhajan, it's a must, no excuse. Follow, no excuse. Atmanivedon tua pade kori. Atmanivedon tua pade kori. Hoinu paramo sukhi. Dukho dure gelo, chinta na rohilo. Chaudike anando heri. So nice kirtan. আমার জীবন সদা পাপে রত, নাহি তো পুণ্যের লে, পরেরে উদ্বেগ দিয়াছি যে কত, দিয়াছি জীবে রেখে। Very, very nice kirtan. Now we can come back to the main point. Actually, the sloka I started with is a Tavat Brahma Katha Vimukti Padavi Tavat na tikti bhavet, Tavat chapi visinkhalattamayatena loko veda sthitihi, Tavat shastra vedam mithaha kalakala nana bahirvatmasu, Sri Chaitanya padambuja priyajana javadna diggacharaha. It is really, it is quite impossible to understand the bhava of those gopikas. So in Brihad Bhagavatam we see idiot Padavati, he is busy with business policy. Follow what I say. Padavati, the idiot lady, the mother of Kansa, she is always busy with business policy. That's why he has started. But Rukmini, Devaki Ma, they are not speaking language. They are not speaking that way. They are going to speak. They are going to glorify. They are going to glorify Brajavasis. Devaki Ma never going to express any jealousy mood. Or Rukmini Devi never going to. Follow. Now we can find that Prishni and Shutapa. I like to speak the previous life of Vasudev Devaki. Prishni and Shutapa. Follow. Prishni and Shutapa. I mean Devaki, her name was Prishni and Shutapa actually Vasudev. long ago, in previous life. They did austerities and finances for long, bhajan. So, they wanted to get benediction from Bhagavan. We like to get a son like you. Bhagavan speaking, a son like me is impossible, so I'll have to come. Follow. Devaki mother going to speak that actually we have done mistake. But when Nanda Baba Yashodama in their previous life, Dhara and Drone, Dhara is Yashodama and Drone is Nanda Baba. They did tapasya. There is long, Siddhanta Vichar actually. Actually, father and mother of Krishna, Nanda Baba, Yashodama, they eternally present. But how I say that sometime I can discuss. How is possible? So, though it is not possible, there can be any father and mother of Bhagavan. It's not possible. Bhagavan, never going to take birth. But still, it is one kind of Leela. It's kind of Leela. In eternal world, that Nanda Baba, Yashodama, or Vasudev, Daivaki, their Baba is permanent. Though there is no question of Krishna to take birth, because in eternal world Krishna is present always. But still their Baba is fixed up. They are going to think Krishna is our son. And Krishna also going to express this kind of Baba, my father, mother. Or when Krishna going to appear in this material world, though there is no question of, Parabrahma can take birth, not possible, but still, very deep discussion about this point someday. So, when Bhagavan coming here, all Gopikas and everything, Radharani, all, in that case, there is so many kind of impediments. So, that Krishna Lila become very tasty. If there is no impediments, very like water flow, Krishna, no problem, then this kind of taste we cannot get. Follow. Now, Prabodhananda Saraswati was speaking, up to that point we can give honor to Brahma Katha. Try to understand. Up to that point we can give honor to Brahma Katha. Up to that point we can give honor, respect to Vimukta Padavi. Follow. Vimukta Padavi, Mukti Padavi. Up to that point, we cannot feel bitter. All about this, drop it. We don't like to hear. We cannot speak. Up to that point. Up to that point, we cannot speak. That Brahma Katha, drop it, is very bitter. We cannot feel Mukti Katha is very bitter. Up to that point, we cannot feel that our social rules and regulation, everything is making a disturbance to us. We cannot feel up to that point. What is that point? What is that point? When we can feel all our society system, rules and regulation, social system, everything is very, very dangerous for us. We don't like to, we like to break. When? Up to that point, we cannot stop fighting with different Pandit. Well, I am Rupanuga Bhakta, I am Raganuga, what you know? Your Gurudev not speaking about Raganuga Bhakti, so you are fallen. Eh? We are going to give more important thing to you, so we are more powerful sadhu. This kind of fighting is a fighting of Maya, arranged by Maya. Tavat sastravidam mitaha kalakala nana bohirvatmasu. Their intellect going outside in the material world to collect some stool and urine. Follow. But a honeybee is always busy to collect honey. When we can understand, when we can realize the Baba, secret Baba of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the reason for why Mahaprabhu came here, when we can realize very, very, secret reason, then we can feel Brahma Katha, drop the matter, so very bitter. Mukti, drop them, we don't like to hear it. And what about social system? All disturbance for us. Follow. When we can feel, when we can feel, when we can understand the secret Baba of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu wanted to give us very secret thing. Very secret thing. But not the way we are following. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give Gopi Bhav. Prabhupada also speak. Hidaya bolilo keva, doito dasere seva, Gopi Bhav, Kathar, Kirtan, Vaishnavke, there you can find. Prabhupada speaking. Hidaya bolilo keva, doito dasere seva, Gopi Bhav, Kathar, Kirtan. Nobody can understand. How they can understand? They cannot harmonize their heart with Guru Vaishnava. They are isolated totally. They are living in separate Iceland. Though they want to prove that I am in mad, I am in mott, I am hearing HariKatha, but they like to keep themselves isolated in a separate Iceland. They never like to open their heart. Kapat. That's why no possibility of getting this kind of secret treasure. How Guru Vaishnava can? When a Guru Vaishnava can find your heart is very pure, very simple, no complicacy, immediately you can get Kripa from them. They are waiting to give you. You need not speak, give me Kripa, give me Kripa, give me Kripa. No need. They can understand. They can transfer Kripa to you. Automatic, it's an automatic factor. Guru Padma used to say, you need not, ask Simana Maharaj, give me Kripa, Maharaj, give, no need, automatically. So, when you can understand the secret Siddhanta Vichar and Baba of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's mean when you can realize the Baba of those Gopikas, then surely you can feel the social system. Social system is one kind of barrier for your free service to Bhagavan. Not before that. It is a very high conception. As the Baba of Gopikas, all social system, restriction, everything is one kind of, unnecessarily it is one kind of disturbance for them. Because they are dedicated. By body, speech and mind, they like to do Krishna Seva all the time. Whole time. They are less interested about a social bondage, restriction, this, that. It is one kind of hindrance, barrier for them. They like to throw. They like to throw away. No, useless. They don't care. Social bondage, our, senior, society members can speak something, or father-in-law and mother-in-law, or husband can speak something, can criticize, they don't care. Follow what I say. So, you must remember, up to that point, you can find very enjoyment with material things. Up to that point, you can feel Brahmakatha, okay, very nice. Up to that point, you like to get mukti or different kind of things. I know. social system is very good. There should be, otherwise there can disorder can be there. You can feel up to that point. When? Up to that point mean when? When you cannot understand what is the kripa of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When you are failure to understand the Baba of Gopikas, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this way. So, that foolish lady, she is always busy with business policy. That's why she is speaking all rubbish. Oh Devaki, you are foolish. Oh Rukmini, you are foolish. You also feel shy to get the servitorship of this cow, milkmaid, milk ladies, Gwalini. You'll have to do estate and finances, so important they are. So where is your prestige? What you can get? But actually, now Devaki Devi going to explain, but you are foolish, number one. You are foolish, so you are speaking this way. It is quite natural. That Nanda Baba, Jasoda Ma, and all Brajavasi is quite natural that Krishna is going to love them more than us. We cannot compare our love with Brajavasi's love. Rukmini also going to explain this way. So, this way, our Devaki Ma wanted to explain, glorify about Nanda Yasoda, wanted to glorify. No question of any jealousy. On the contrary, Devaki Ma speaking, Tabhyam Sneho Bharena Asya Palanam Tadihitam Tato Asyait Tadrisho Bhavahas Tayor Yukto Hi Me Priyaha. How much affection, how much tremendous affection they have for Krishna. How carefully they are taking, how carefully, how exclusively they took care of Krishna. They are fostering Krishna. So this kind of bhav is Krishna going to have for them. What wrong in it? It is also approved by me. It is also approved by me. Devaki speaking, it's also, I like it. Very good. Tabhyam Sneho Bharena Asya Palanam Tat Tadihitam Ato Asyait Tadrisho Bhavahas Tayor Yukto Hi Me Priyaha. Devaki Ma speaking up to this point, because idiot lady, in front of idiot lady will speak, go on speaking so many things, cannot understand. Devoid of bhakti, is a businessman, business lady, so cannot understand. So Devaki Ma going to stop up to this point. Now Rukmini Devi started speaking. Atho si Rukmini Devi Saharsamidam Abhabrit. Actually, Padavati, that old lady, wanted to make them feel sick, feel shy. That is why she was ready to speak all rubbish. Padavati wanted to make them feel shy. That's why she started speaking all rubbish. But our Devaki Ma already given answer, and now Rukmini Devi wanted to show some bhava, as if going to ignore all the instruction of that old idiot lady. That's why with smiling mood. Otherwise there is no question of smiling. This is not the time of smiling. But still, Rukmini Devi wanted to avoid her Atho Sri Rukmini Devi Saharsamidam Abubrit. With some loveful mood started speaking. Yad Bhakkus Sravanat Sarva Bhaktyanam Prema Vardhate. Now Sanatana Goswami writing, Sanatana Goswami writing, actually all speaking, it is all, we find who is speaking, this is actually Uddhav speaking, because you can remember, don't forget, you can remember. You can remember previous week, Krishna asking, when Krishna came back from, Nava Vrindavan, New Vrindavan, Nava Vrindavan, After that, Krishna asking, well, everybody here, but where is Satyabhama? I cannot see. All wives, they are, going to watch Krishna. They are hiding backside a pillar. Or there is so many pillar, crystal pillar, they want to keep. And they are watching the Baba of Krishna. Now Krishna came back by the help of, Gurur Maharaj, Gurur Bhagavan. Krishna come back to his palace, in Dwarka Dham. All, wives, they also come, Devaki also come, Devaki ready, busy to arrange the lunch, middle, Madhyanakalin Bhoga. Because she Krishna not taking anything, she must be very hungry, this way. So now, you can remember, the question was that, Krishna asking to Haridas, Uddhav, I see everybody here, but where is Satyabhama? And now, our Uddhavji going to give answer. Follow what all happened. So, Atho Rukmini Devi Saharsam Idam Abubrit. Abubrit means he told this with laughing mood. Yad Bhakko Sravanat. If you are at all going to hear this kind of comment, Siddhanta from Rukmini Devi, you can get a flood of prema. Sarva Bhaktyanam Prema Vardhate. You can get the flood of prema inside your heart. What nice comment, Siddhanta Vichar of Sri Rukmini Devi. Rukmini Devi what speaking? Rukmini Devi going to speak so, secret Siddhanta Vichar. It will take long time to understand. Follow. External word, what is written externally, that is not sufficient. You have to go deep into the philosophy. Rukmini Devi speaking, Jamin, all those gopikas, Jamin, plural, all those gopikas, Bharti, Bhartri, Putradi, Vihayo Sarvam, Lokodayarthano Anapekshamanaha Rasadibhis Tadrisho Vibhramair Tad Dritva Avayam Statro Tam Enam Arta Tam Enam Arta. Follow what I say. What do you mean by this? Follow. Actually, Sanatana Goswami, this Siddhanta Vichar is very deep. Sanatana Goswami wanted to speak so many things. Ja, Goppo, Bharti means husband, Putra means son. Ja, Goppo, Bharti, Putra, Dikam, Rasa Kiradi, Rupais Tadrishvair, Anirvachiniyoir, Vibhramair Vilasai, Taya, Anirvachaniyo, Mahatvaya. Follow what I mean to say. Rukmini Devi wanted to glorify those gopikas, Brajavasis and Gopika very deeply. Rukmini Devi is speaking, those gopikas, what we have done? We are married wife of Krishna. What kind of excellency of love you can find with us? But watch those gopikas. Look, those gopikas. They wanted to avoid any interest relating to this world and after leaving body. Oh, they have no interest. They are going to ignore everything. Even they wanted to avoid husband, son, daughter, all they wanted to leave. They wanted to leave. Whereas it is impossible to cut material relation. Father cannot cut relation with son. Husband cannot cut relationship with wife. It's impossible. Father, mother, relative. But they are going to throw like garbage. This way, Rukmini Devi is going to glorify them. Those gopikas, they are less interested about any interest relating to this life or next life. They are less interested about in sadha sadhan. Oh, what sadhan? Tapasya, brato, do. They are going to ignore their husband, children, boy, son, everything. And they wanted to serve Krishna. They wanted to serve Krishna such a unique way. They wanted to serve Krishna in such a unique way, which is beyond our imagination. Because our conception cannot go up to that far. Rather, we can think negative. Oh, so dirty. But Rukmini Devi, she is very intelligent. She is speaking that by ignoring everything, they wanted to serve Krishna in such a unique and exclusive way, which is unparalleled, unbeaten. Nowhere can find. Rasa Kira. Krishna also many times told in Dwaraka, many times in front of Uddhav or Rukmini, when I think Krishna was bound to speak in Dwaraka Dham, Krishna was bound to speak this way. When I can remember, when I can remember about Rasa Leela, I get lost. When I can remember about Rasa Leela, I get lost. I cannot remember anything. I become mad. What kind of seva? Let whole world, let idiot world criticize what it concerns to us. We know who is Krishna, who is Gopikas. People, they are busy with dirty relationship between man and human, man and woman. What they can understand about Krishna? How far they can, reach by forcefully exercising this kind of thing, Raganuga, Rupanuga Bhakti. Whereas they cannot maintain their bed pure. Whereas a pure sadhu, their bed is so pure, if they get up and sit for chanting there is no problem in it. So pure. And they are going to, those who are, sahaja, they like to do all rubbish. They are going to, do all rubbish in the name of Raganuga. Where is this, skyscraper conception? Oh my God. So now Rukmini Devi is speaking by leaving everything. Everything means even their no desire, they forget about their own body. Even they forget about their own body. They don't think. They wanted to serve Krishna by some exclusive mood. unique and exclusive mood. That's called Rasa Bilas. They wanted to satisfy Krishna. Rukmini Devi is speaking, it is so much secret. Rukmini Devi is speaking. Sugoppo ritite. The way they wanted to satisfy Krishna, it is not understandable for us, common people. Prema tura. Out of tremendous prema, they are going to die. They are sick. This kind of sickness we want to get. This kind of prem rog, sickness of prema, we like to get. When we can get? Which life? Billions of life after? Still I can dance. Oh, billions of birth after I can get. I mean, there is confirmed. Ticket is confirmed. But there is no confirmed ticket for us. Like Mukunda started dancing. 1 crore after I can give you kepa. Be careful. Then Mukunda started dancing. Mahaprabhu, why he is dancing? Well, you say that after 1 crores of birth you can give. Oh, really? There is confirmed ticket. I am going to get. Mahaprabhu say, okay. By your strong belief, you cover the material time limit. Your 1 crores of birth just over within fraction of second. Come on, I can give you prema. This was the mood. So you see, Ja Bharti Putradi Vihayo Sarvam Lokad Vayarthano Anapekshmanaha Rasadivis Tadrisha Vibramais Tadritva Abhajans Tatro Tam Enam Artha. Artha means prematura. It's called in joking, in a laughful mood, we can say it is called prema roga, prem rog. If this kind of disease coming inside your heart, there is no medicine. Prem roga. Only and only you need this kind of roga, disease. Follow. This is very good conception. So now, we are going to discuss this point. Very sugoppo. Sugoppo means so secret that it cannot be discussed in front of common people, especially those who are businessmen like Padmavati. Now Rukmini Devi with laughing mood speaking. To ignore is one kind of symptom of this kind of symptom going to show. Krishna also wanted to accept that kind of seva. Rukmini, there is a detailed discussion of this sloka. Like all gopikas, they wanted to serve Krishna in a very artistic way, exclusive way, unique way. And also Krishna wanted to accept their love, seva, like a unique hero. Because in both sides, there is no, aprakito kama, then the enjoyment cannot come. Follow? Both sides. Krishna, hero and heroine, all from both sides. If there is response from one side, then there is no test. Follow what I say. From one side, if you response coming, then there is no test. Actually, from both sides. So this way, here is actually one very, there is Sanatana Goswami wanted to write in his Tika that what kind of seva they wanted to do. Jadva parama rahasya tu, what Sanatana Goswami writing, ja goppo bhartu putradikam rasukiradi rupoistadrishair anirvachaniyoir vibhramair vilasvai taya anirvachaniyo mahataya. After that writing, Jadva paramo rahasyatenatro prakashitum ajoggaya ritva prakareno upopatto krito svairini bat madhura bhava vishesha paripatya iti artho. Follow what I say. I mean, there is inner meaning. Swairini mean, here is Swairini mean the woman who is going to ignore husband and going to meet with some hero. It's called Swairini. But here Swairini mean actually wanted to mean that, that our Kubja, follow. I already discussed previous week that Swairini love affair is Sadharani, Samanjasi and Samartha, I told. Sadharani mean only the interest of this, heroine. Follow. When heroine, when heroine want to get some enjoyment, that is actually one kind of selfishness, but still, actually our, this Kubja never met with any other man. Follow. Only Swairini, this word we are using, I mean Sanatana was speaking, that she wanted to enjoy with Krishna, Swairini, in this sense. Actually, Kubja, for Kubja, this kind of title is there, Swairini. She wanted to, because there was no same. Oh, hero, I like to get you, I cannot leave you. It's not good. A woman should have, this is the ornament of woman. But it is not there, that in that sense it is so Swairini. Actually, Kubja never met with any man in his life. Kubja is ordinary Ramani. His prem is Sadharani, but still she never met with any man in his life. On the contrary, we can say she had only attraction for Krishna. But in general Priti, this is no speciality. That's why it is like Parakiya Shadrishi. It is like Parakiya Baba. Not actually. Priti Samanne. It is general Priti. No speciality. That's why Parakiya Sadri, it is just like Parakiya. But actually not Parakiya. Kubja, she had no husband. She never met with any man in his life. But Parakiya Bab in Brajadam is totally different. That kind of symptom was not at all available in Kubja. Follow what I say? This kind of Parakiya Naika, heroine, that kind of symptom, nothing was there in Kubja. Only absence of Sakya Bab, only the absence of Sakya Bab going to, only the absence of Sakya Bab going to speak this way. পরকীয়ত্ব স্বীকার করা হয়েছে। সাধারণী রতি, Rasasastra. It is not so special, it is usually available in Rasasastra. This kind of example, not rare. Well, so many cases here. Follow. At the time of Ratha Yatra, Mahaprabhu wanted to express Parakya Bhav. If there is no direct feeling, how Rukkini? If there is no direct feeling, how Rukkini Devi can speak? Without, by the mercy of Krishna maybe, or by the mercy of Radharani, because she is interested to, speak about the glories of Brajadham. That's why she is getting this kind of power to glorify about Braja Prema. Otherwise it is impossible. Without feeling, nobody can speak. So this way, I like to stop here, because due to interruption in internet, I am very sorry. I like to finish, tomorrow I can discuss this point. So please excuse me. Tavad Brahma Katha Vimukti Padavi Tavad na Tikti Bhavet Stavat Chapi Visinkhalatmayatena Loko Vedo Sthiti Tavat Sastra Vidam Mitho Kalakalo Nana Bahirvatmasu Sri Chaitanya Padambuja Priyajano Javadana Diggacharaha Vancha Kalpatarosya Kepasindu Vavasya Patitanang Pavana Bhavishnabhyo Namo. So I am going to stop here. Excuse me, what to do? Due to interruption, it is impossible to continue Harikatha today. Tavad Brahma Katha Vimukti Padavi Tavad Natikti Bhavet Stavat Chapi Visinkhalatmayatena Loka Veda Sthiti Tavat Sastra Vidam Mitaha Kalakalo Nana Bahirvatmasu Sri Chaitanya Padambuja Piyajana Javadana Diggacharaha Vancha Kalpatarosya Kepasindu Vavacha Patitanang Pavana Bhavishnabhyo Namo.